Gabriel, congratulations. How pleased are you to get off the mark in the Champions League with a victory tonight?
Yeah, I mean, really happy with the victory, with the goal, with the assist. I always try to give my best for this football club, and yeah, I think it pays off when you have a night like that in the Champions League. So yeah, really happy.
Say you always try to give your best, but when you come on, I'm sure substitutes are told make an impact. It took you 36 seconds before you scored that goal. How pleased were you managed to make an impact so quickly?
Yeah, really pleased. Thank you, Leo, for the ball, and yeah, it was a great ball. He saw me and then just hook it, and I know he's got this quality as well. So yeah, it was a great goal.
It didn't take you long to repay the favour. What did you see when you were setting up the second goal?
Yeah, I mean, I just tried to go past the fullback and find someone in the box because I knew they were tired as well, and I saw Leo making the movement, and I just tried to give the ball to him, and yeah, he did the rest.
These kind of wins, though, when you come to teams like Athletic, who are physical and difficult and frustrating, how satisfying is it when you get the win and you've got 3 points, you can fly home happy?
Yeah, I mean, in Champions League it's a different feeling. It's really nice to win in this tournament, and yeah, come here it's not easy. It's a difficult place to come and to win. They've got a really good side, and yeah, really happy with the victory and the team as well.
Well done tonight.
Cheers, thank you.
Mikel, congratulations. How pleased are you, not just with the result, but the way your side handled the performance out there tonight?
Yes, very happy. Very important to start winning away from home, especially. We all know how difficult it is to win the Champions League away from home. An incredible atmosphere of football, so passionate, so much into the game, and yeah, we have to earn the right to start to increase the probability of winning, because they made it really tough the moment that they were very physical, and they won a lot of duels, especially in the first 25-30 minutes. It wasn't that fluent, but we knew that in the second half we will become more dominant, more of a threat, and then what we always discuss, the finisher making such an impact today that is a joy to watch, because that means that they feel very connected to the team.
What pleased you the most about the way your side managed to make it through that first half that was difficult and perform better after half-time?
That when we had to play a certain game, we did it. When they took us to play a really direct and physical game, we handled it. When it was very transitional, we handled it. When it was against the low block, we handled it. And that's the way. It's a lot of games throughout the game, and the quality of the position in this competition is going to demand you a lot, and I think we handle it quite well.
We've talked all week really about the depth, and I'm sure when you make substitutions, you want them to make an impact. For Gabriel Martinelli to do it after 36 seconds, that must be so pleasing.
Unbelievable. Both him and Leo, you know, they have very different qualities to Epps and Victor, but they come and look at them immediately. They were ready. Immediately they were connecting with each other, and very pleased, because I told them most of the times you're going to be guys more important than the ones starting, so the quality of the minutes is going to be critical, and I'm very pleased because this is going to help us.
And look, it's another clean sheet. I think it's 18 goals in 25 Champions League games Arsenal have conceded under your management. And a word for Christian Mosquera, who was outstanding again tonight. Such a young man coming in and making his Champions League debut.
Yeah, I think the level of commitment and love for defending that the boys are putting, it's spectacular, and they do it especially when the situations are very critical, because especially the way we play, there are quite a lot of open spaces, but yeah, they have the heart, they have the understanding, and hopefully we can build from that, because that helps you to win a lot of games.
Well done tonight, thank you.
Thank you very much, thank you.
You have to win something, and I said it so many times. If you talk about what has been done recently, finishing second never gave you a trophy. It's great, but at one point you got to validate what you're doing. I still believe, and I will say it again, that it is possible. But this year, you cannot go back and talk about injuries, which that they are happening, like they are happening in other clubs also. You look at Paris Saint-Germain, they're struggling also with injuries through, you know, what happened in international duties and a bit before. But you have to bring something this year. No more excuses, no more nothing. You have the squad now. You have everything that you need to have in order to perform. And as a fan, obviously, I will support the team like I always do. But at one point also, you got to be honest. This year is a must. No more excuses.
Can I ask you a question? From a manager's point of view, you've been in the hot seat. Now for Arteta, of course, there's always going to be pressure on a manager. Yeah. But with the signings now, is it even more pressure that he's having to deal with because of the signings, or...?
Yeah, but that's the pressure that you want.
Okay.
you know, if you can rotate like he did rotate, for example, against Nottingham Forest, and he will do it even more so during the season, understand me well. Don't go and say what I didn't say. I'm not talking about you. I'm not calling for anybody to not be there at the club. I'm just saying this year, you have to win something. Cannot hide, you know, as a player, we did it with Arsenal also. My first year, my second year, my third year, we finished second. And then we won the double in 2002. I mean, not my first year, I wasn't there yet, sorry, in 99, they finished second. Then my first year, my second year, we finished second, so that's 3 years in a row. You know, when I came back from the summer, I was like, we have to win something this year, regardless of what it is.
I think a couple of years ago we'd say Arsenal still need to win something. Now we're getting at that stage. But for me, I don't even think it's like the FA Cup. You want to win the FA Cup or another cup, it's nice. Arsenal have a squad now. When you look at their bench, and Thierry mentioned some of the players who are still missing, that's what you'd expect to see on Paris Saint-Germain's bench or Real Madrid when we've spoken about those clubs in the past. Arsenal have to go really, really closely. I mean, in terms of Mikel Arteta right now, we talk about spending, and Liverpool have spent a lot more this summer, no doubt. But in terms of a club, Arsenal don't sell well. They don't sell any players. Liverpool do, and Chelsea do as well. They bring a lot of money in to give them the chance to then go and spend big. Arsenal don't. So in terms of the top of his club, they have backed him to the hilt. They're just continually spending money to create this squad and this team, and they have to pay them back now.
So, I'll ask you a question for you. Like, if I don't like to compare eras and go back to, because we're going to that. If I was in that dressing room, I'm aiming for the title.
Oh yeah, has to be.
Of course.
Now, again, but I'm not. As a fan, I would want my club to win something. If I was a player in that dressing room, I'm saying I'm going title first. That's what I want. But when you play for the title, you need to go and get it. Not play not to lose games. And I've said that a long time ago. I'm not saying that since this year. I've been saying for a long time. If you want to beat Liverpool or Man City, you got to go and get it. You cannot enter a game by, let's not lose it. And this is not me saying that now. I said it before, long time ago. If you want to win the league, in my time, if we had to go and get Man United, you cannot just go, oh, let's see if we can draw this one.
Do you think they did that at Anfield this season?
But not only that happened so many times. I will go back to, I'm sure you remember that game when we lost 2-0 against Aston Villa at home. Takes a striker out, put a holding midfielder. At that moment, he thought about not losing the game. We ended up losing. I'm sure you remember the game. Takes a striker out, put a holding midfielder. At that moment, he thought about not losing the game. We ended up losing. I'm sure you remember the game. Watkins scored. And if we won that game, we're ahead of Man City. Then who knows what can happen. I'm just saying, if you want to win the league, it's in a title. You got to go and get it.
Thierry, can we just check in real quick with you, Michael, on first half highlights from Arsenal's game between them and they're away today, aren't they, to Athletic Club?
I would love to, Kate. It's been a really good, fascinating game, actually. Athletic Club have been decent.
Still 0-0? Is it still 0-0?
Still 0-0, yes.
Sorry, I was just asking.
I thought we was going to roll some clips, but...
So I think we are. I was just asking.
Roll Red!
No, I was just, because, we were doing something I couldn't... Is it possible to watch, to see the first replay? Because normally, when you go alone like that, you go straight away to goal. You have to have the ball under control, cut across the goal, the defender, and be able to score. There's no way. Go alone like that, you go straight away to goal. You have to have the ball under control, cut across the goal, the defender, and be able to score. There's no way that the defender caught him back. Please. That first touch has to go across straight away. And then across again. It doesn't go across. Yes, obviously he's going to come back and then challenge you. This is what you need to do in order to win games away from home and win the league. Not only score goals at home. That's what you need to do. When the ball comes there, you got to cut across and let them know who you are straight away.
OK, so look, 3 points in the Champions League, but Arsenal have to go to the Etihad and do it next. That's their next game against Manchester City, September the 21st in the Premier League. You can see their next couple of fixtures after that as well. Listen, they're not going to be able to start in the same way that they did tonight against Bilbao, against Man City. So I'm going to put you in the hot seat for a minute there, Martin. If you are Mikel Arteta, who's your front three that starts against Man City?
Well, I mean, there's options because of the performances. Madueke has to play now. Gyökeres starts, of course. There is the possibility that Eze could play as a midfield player. You know, people criticised Arsenal against Liverpool for playing with 3 sort of midfield players. Ødegaard was a bit of a miss tonight, so if he's available and fit, he probably comes in. So, you know, there's options. Saliba comes in.
I know the
Because
options.
Saliba has to play.
Who do you play up front then?
Well, I would play. I'd start with Martinelli and play Eze in the midfield
Instead of Marino?
I'd take out maybe Mourinho in that midfield because Eze is a player that I want playing in their midfield.
So
it's a
Declan,
difficult one.
Zubimendi, Eze, Martinelli, Gyökeres.
Do I get a chance to change my
Madueke.
mind?
Love it. That's the team. That's the team.
Well, look, I mean, he's got options now, and he didn't have options last season for the running of the season. It was pretty well. He was managing with one arm tied behind his back because he didn't have the options. Now he's got to find the right balance to beat Man City.
OK, we'll see what he does. Look, we're all up to date with the North London clubs. Next, after the break...
It was important as well. Darren Fletcher said it in commentary. Look, not necessarily the performance, but the result is important. 3 points, up and running in the Champions League. That's what you want.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 points, move forward. You've got a home game against the team you should be beating. Turn the 3 into 6 and keep rolling forward. That's all you can do.
Moscara as well. I want to mention him. What a performance. The young lad coming in at the back.
Really we're talking about centre-half.
Well, we've got to, haven't we? Because I think he deserves it.
And that defence is important for Arsenal. OK, guys, so...